certification. Well, come on in. Let's watch some fights here at the Atlantis. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Sugar Ray Robinson. And they'll be facing the Wild One from Mexico.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Hiding out of the blue corner from Mexico, wearing the light red trunks, the Wild One.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad, I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell for round one. The hook scores. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. A perfect counter lands. Nope, that hook won't score. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. That counter shot lands. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Hook was off target. Can't score with that jab. And miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
And there's the bell for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like...
There's the bell to start round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. They're in trouble. And the wild one gets dropped. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are ready.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Nice counter shot. Punches have to hurt. Couldn't land that jab. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Which fighter will say no mas? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You much better. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking...
Put him back on him this round. Switch on, switch on.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about your defense and the end of all that.
And there's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. These two were made for each other. A perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not...
So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got flurry hand speed and good power.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Punch, counter punch. And pulled it right there. Sugar Ray Robinson. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that...
This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it up.
On to the 6th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. That hook won't score. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outfox a fight and beat them on points.
Now we're going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Beautiful counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Got his glove. Hold that thought! The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Just keep them on the other end of that.
Give him back when we go again. I need you to switch back on.
Start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
There's a counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. He misses with that jab. The straight right just misses. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you...
And we enter the 8th round. Hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Robinson goes to the canvas. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the guns took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're okay.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. What happened once, you got away with it, you can do it again.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Good counter punching. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That punch landed. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. The defense failed them. So the judges can't make up their mind. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous, the things that were said were ridiculous, but these two fighters were evenly matched, and this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.